Now at 6, it all comes down to this.
America is ready for a fresh start, ready for a new way forward.
As your president, I will fight for you every single day with every breath in my body.
The presidential candidates make their final appeal, and now it's up to the American people to decide. And here in the tri-state area, some key local races could tip the balance of power in Congress. We have team coverage tracking it all from the race for the White House to the tri-state area where right now the polls are open. And a live look outside for you. Mild temperatures in store for this election day. What could be one of the warmest election days our area has ever seen. Highs reaching the 70s by this afternoon. Good morning on this Tuesday, November 5th. I'm Chris Raggi.
And I'm Mary Kelvey, and welcome to CBS News New York on this election day. It is 6 o'clock. We've been showing you that countdown clock, and the clock has struck 6. So that means the polls have just opened. From the presidential election to the key races, we have you covered. Let's start, though, with Tony Sadiku and your first alert forecast as that team coverage is coming up for you on America Decides.
Hey there, Mary Chris. Yeah, big day. There's a lot of folks will be outside getting to vote, and weather-wise, we cooperate. But the headline is what you said, the milder temperatures. Today feels like a whole different season when you look at the numbers. Already out the door, numbers 10, 12, 15. Look at Hamburg, 21 degrees warmer this time yesterday, and this translates to this afternoon too as we make a run for the 70s. So, you know, the layers you needed yesterday morning, don't bother. You don't need them today, especially the heavier coats. Instead, we're waking up to 50s right now from the Bronx to the Battery. Staten Island in the mid-40s, so the light long sleeves as you're taking the dog out, getting some morning exercise in. Bridgewater's 42. You're warmer in Sparta. Monticello only 46. And the radar is important too because, you know, will you need the umbrellas? I don't think so today. A lot of wet weather around us, some wet weather for parts of the Great Lakes and, you know, Wisconsin. All of that rides over the ridge, so essentially misses us to the north today. Perhaps tomorrow we get a little bit of wet weather out of it for our northern suburbs. So this is the story today. It's dry. Temperatures take a leap as the surge of warmth continues to build. 73 as we give the numbers a boost, and potentially record-challenging warmth, Chris, continues into tomorrow. More on that in a moment.
All right, Tony, thank you so much. Let's get a check of your first alert traffic report with Guy Stanier. Hey, Guy.
Good morning, Chris. We've been talking about this problem all morning long in Bedminster, New Jersey. Cleanup from an earlier tractor-trailer fire. Still has 2 lanes closed on the westbound side of Route 78 at exit 29. Very slow traffic through the area. This is also now affecting northbound 287 approaching 78. Over to Queens, road work has 2 lanes closed on the southbound Van Wyck right near Linden Boulevard. Slow traffic is back to the Kew Gardens interchange. And taking a live look at the Cross Bronx, delays starting to build up on the westbound side. No delays eastbound to the Bruckner interchange. Alternate side parking is suspended for Election Day, but you still have to pay the meters. Chris and Mary, back to you.
Okay, Guy, thank you. Polls are now open all across the tri-state area. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump rallied late into the night, wrapped up their presidential campaigns with a final plea to battleground voters.
The first votes of this election day have already been cast. As per a decades-old tradition, the small town of Dixville Notch, New Hampshire, voted at midnight. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump split 6 votes evenly. You might say it's just another sign of how tight this race has been. Elijah Westbrook joins us live in studio with a look at what they had to say as millions head to the polls today. Elijah.
That's right, Mary and Chris. And last night, the candidates, former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris, made their final pitches to voters. This after a multi-day blitz through 7 battleground states that could decide the outcome of this election. Election Day is here. Both Kamala Harris and Donald Trump held dueling rallies across battleground states well into the night, delivering their closing arguments.
Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago?
Trump, seen here revisiting his final campaign stops from 2016 and 2020, having the last word with a late-night rally in Michigan after stumping through North Carolina and Pennsylvania.
As your president, I will fight for you every single day with every breath in my body. We've been waiting for 4 years for this. 4 years.
Earlier that night, Harris went all in on Pennsylvania.
When you know what you stand for, you know what to fight for.
closing out a multi-stop tour of the state with star-studded concert rallies in Pittsburgh. Harris then headed over to the base of the famous Rocky Steps at the Philadelphia Art Museum, where Oprah Winfrey and Lady Gaga introduced her at the event.
Are you ready to make your voices heard? I pledge to always put country above party and self, and to be a president for all Americans.
Big day ahead. Well, Trump is expected to cast his ballot later today in Florida. And tonight, in fact, he and running mate J.D. Vance will watch the results come in at Mar-a-Lago. Harris and her running mate Tim Walz will be in Washington, D.C. at Harris's alma mater, Howard University. Chris and Mary.
Elijah, thank you. 6:05. And besides the race for the White House, voters will also decide who controls Congress.
Now, right now, Republicans are in control of the House of Representatives. 220 Republicans to 212 Democrats. In the Senate, 47 seats are held by Democrats, while Republicans have 49. There are 4 independents, but 3 of them caucus with Democrats, so Democrats retain control of that chamber. In the Senate, 34 senators are on the ballot nationwide today. Races that could determine the makeup of the House are now happening on Long Island. And in the Hudson Valley, let's go to Natalie Duddridge in Westchester County with more on that part of the story. Natalie?
Well, good morning, Chris and Mary. We are outside of Terrytown Village Hall, where I counted about 6 people waiting outside. I see the doors have just opened. One man leaving right now. They said that they are here extra early to mark those ballots because this is a highly competitive district.
In a final push on Monday, Mike Lawler, the Republican incumbent in District 17, and challenger Mondaire Jones addressed immigration and sanctuary policies after Fernando Jimenez, an undocumented immigrant, was charged with murder, accused of shooting a Westchester mother and her 2 sons, killing one of them.
Mondaire Jones wanted to prevent the deportations of anyone arrested for DWI.
So what happened in Somers is a consequence of the kind of political gamesmanship that we are seeing Mike Lawler engage in every single day that he has served as a member of the United States Congress.
Meanwhile, on Long Island, supporters rallied for Congressman Anthony D'Esposito, who in 2022 became the first Republican to represent District 4 since 1997, beating challenger Laura Gillen and flipping the Democratic seat.
I feel great. I mean, the enthusiasm out here is tremendous. I was on the street all day, as I have been this entire campaign, talking to neighbors about the issues that matter most to them. And I think tomorrow, all across the Empire State, we're going to see a big turnout for Republican victories.
Today will be a high-stakes political rematch for the two as control of the U.S. House of Representatives runs through their Long Island district. Gillen, in 2017, was the first Democrat to be elected Hempstead Town Supervisor in 112 years. A win for her could help turn the House blue.
Well, I'm excited for tomorrow. It's been a long campaign, but we have run a really strong race. We've knocked on over 300,000 doors, talked to voters, and we're feeling a lot of good energy. People are eager for change in this district.
Also on Long Island, other races to watch. In the 3rd Congressional District, Democrat Tom Suozzi, who replaced George Santos in a special election, is running against Mike LePetri, a former state lawmaker. And further out on Long Island, in District 1, former CNN anchor and author John Avlon is up against incumbent Nick LaLota.
Now back out here in District 17, voting has begun, and of the handful of voters we spoke to in just the last couple of minutes, they tell me immigration and economy are their most important issues. We're live in Terrytown in Westchester County. Natalie Duddridge, CBS News, New York.
Natalie, thank you. 6:08 right now. In New Jersey, voters will elect a new senator and decide a House race in a key swing district.
Christina Fan live in Fort Lee with more on that for us. Christina?
Chris and Mary, good morning. Few seats are expected to change hands here in New Jersey, but voters will be electing a new U.S. senator for the very first time in 11 years. That seat, of course, vacated by former disgraced Senator Bob Menendez, who was convicted on federal bribery charges earlier this year. Democratic Representative Andy Kim is going up against Republican businessman Curtis Bashaw in a race for a seat that Democrats have held for more than 50 years. Kim says he is running for Senate to restore integrity and trust in politics, and a top issue of his campaign has been affordability. Bashaw's platform includes securing the southern U.S. border, cutting taxes, and supporting small businesses. If Kim wins, he'll become New Jersey's first Asian American senator. Bashaw would become the state's first openly gay senator. Turning now to New Jersey's 7th congressional district, where the race is much tighter. First-term Republican Tom Kean Jr. is fighting off a stiff challenge from Democrat Sue Altman in a showdown that could have significant implications. Republicans need to hold on to that seat, among others, to retain control of their narrow majority in the U.S. House of Representatives. Now, there's been a lot of enthusiasm for this general election in New Jersey. 1 in 4 registered voters have cast a ballot so far, and just before 6 a.m. when the doors open at this polling center here, we saw a line of about 10 people, all very eager to go inside and cast their ballots. We know polls here will close at 8 p.m. Reporting live from Fort Lee, New Jersey, Christina Fan, CBS News, New York.
Christina, thank you. 6:10 right now. The FBI's New York division says it's prioritizing Election Day security. This is an inside look at the FBI Command Center in Washington, D.C. State and city law enforcement say they are also at the ready. Mayor Adams says people can expect a large police presence today.
We have 2 officers at each polling site. The Intelligence Division under Deputy Commissioner Weiner is monitoring all of these different chats and channels to know how do we deploy personnel if needed.
The NYPD says there are no credible threats to the city or any polling location.
And CBS News live coverage, America Decides, kicks off today at 4 p.m. right here on CBS News New York and streaming on CBS News 24/7. Then on CBS News New York beginning at 5, our team of reporters will be covering all the local races. At 6:30 p.m. you can watch the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell at 7. CBS News' election night coverage, America Decides, officially kicks off. And of course, we'll have all the very latest results on the CBS News at 11.